Today I'm going to give you some tips on how to put together a wooden mobile, a decorative mobile, using, well, I'm going to use the kit, the Hanukkah kit, but you can use any piece of wood and wood pieces and beads and organza ribbon that you want and make your own. It's great. The organza ribbon works really well because what's really special about it is that you don't have to tie a knot after each bead. So I'll show you. You have 4 pieces here on this, on the wooden hanger that comes with your kit. You have 5 holes. 2 on each side are going to be for the hanger, and then 3 in the middle are going to be for the strings that hang down. So first of all, here's the needle. You want to thread the needle with a piece of the string. We're going to use green today, and make a couple of knots in it at the end. And try to make the knots all together. You know what? It's not always that easy, but try to have them sit on top of each other. Well, the basic, this knot is going to be so that the bead doesn't fall through. So this is important because this is what's going to be holding the whole thing together. Here we're going to take just a white bead or a natural bead, string it through, and then go up through the bottom, and this is what's gonna hold the whole thing up. So then we go up from the bottom and down on the other side, and then we're gonna add a what happened there? Okay, I don't know, something happened weird there. It got all tangled up. Let me restring my thread, let's rethread my needle. Okay. I'm going to add a matching bead on the other side. Then I'm going to make sure that the hanger is about the size I want. Okay, that looks good. Then I'm going to take the needle off and make a couple. I'll do it a little bit tighter, and that way I can make the knot easily. Make a couple of knots in the same place. 1, 2, and 1 more makes 3. Okay, let's check it out okay, there you go. Now then you just snip this off with a pair of scissors. Oh, well, I'll get to that later. Okay, now you have a couple of other threads, and I'm just going to show you how to do one because that's all you need. It's really, really simple. So you take whatever thread you want for the middle. We're going to take a nice yellow thread here. And now the 3 that are going down are a little bit different. First of all, you start the same way. You thread your needle, and then you add a bead. So these beads, though, are going to be on top. Okay? These beads are you're going to see them on top. So you might want all 3 beads to match. Okay? So let's see. I like these turquoise. These turquoise beads are really pretty. So I'm going to do those. So we're going to start, we'll just do the middle one. You start from the top this time, and the top, and you bring it down. There you go. Now, so in the Hanukkah kit, I gave you 6 different wooden pieces, a variety of beads, and so you just have to think, which pieces do you want? Now, an important tip that I didn't think to say, but let's imagine you do not put this together before you've already painted. First things first, when you get your kit, you have to paint all the pieces. Paint and shellac. Make sure everything is 100% dry before you put it together. I'm just showing you this just to give you the idea how to put it together. So, okay, so we have our nice bead here going up top. And let's say we're going to put, first of all, let's say I want a couple of colorful beads. Let's say I'm going to start with a yellow, and then a nice big brown bead, and then a red bead. Okay. And now, see, this is the fun part, because look at this. They just stay. You can move them up and they stay right where you want them. It's amazing. It's so much fun to work with these. So next we're going to put on our wooden, we have our wooden piece. Now there's enough for each piece to get, for each string to get 2 of the wooden pieces. So that's going to be our first one. And then you can, you know what, you can make a nice design with the colors of the beads, or you can just put them on randomly. Here, it's totally up to what you like. Then I'm going to put on the next one. We're going to put, here, we're going to put the dreidel piece on. Now remember, you're going from the top to the bottom. So you want to make sure you put it in the right way, because I've had times where they kind of look upside down. Here, like this. Look at that. The dreidel sitting on his head. That's no good. Okay. So we're going to just take it out. That's the great thing about these. You know what? If you make a mistake, you don't have to untie the knots. You just take it out. Now let's try it this time, going from the top to the bottom. And there, it looks nice. It looks like it's spinning. And we're going to add a couple more beads and tie it off. And basically you want to do that with each of your strings. Here, one. Now if you get a really big bead, like there are some really big beads here. Like look at this, there's a huge yellow bead. Now it has a big hole. If you get a big hole one that doesn't stay put so well, after that you put a small one. And that'll kind of keep it in place. Here, we're going to tie the knots. Remember, tie the knot about 3 times each time. 1, 2, try to get them on top of each other. And 3. Okay, so we're just going to then take our scissors and we're going to snip off all the excess pieces. And here you go. That's just one sample. And you see, the fun of it is that you can just totally adjust it even after you've done it. So that's how to make a mobile using wooden pieces and beads and organza ribbon. And it's a fun thing. It's something the whole family can do. And I would love to see any of your samples of projects you've made. So send me some pictures. I will see you next Wednesday. Have a happy Hanukkah.